We are at Hardesty's where the food is great and the people are even better, and we are full today, man.
We got a full house. It is a great day at Hardesty's, man. I am pumped up. I'm ready to do the show, and just importantly, I'm ready to get some of that good jambalaya they got going today.
It looks great. Always a daily special here, but we've got a special daily here today, actually.
Yeah.
How'd that go?
We do. We got Daley Rice, we got Jaquan Evans, and we got Audi Belvin, three of our athletes there at Shawnee, and we're going to talk about some of their accolades and obviously some of our team stuff. And yeah, it's a great day to be a Wolf. It's a great day to be at Hardesty's.
It is. Any day is a great day to be at Hardesty's, and I'm going to turn it over to Dax, and we are going to have a good time talking to the student athletes of Shawnee High School. We are on the Dax Leone Coaches Show live at Hardesty's, where the people are even better than the food. And the food is great.
Absolutely.
First Med Urgent Care is here, 4010 North Kickapoo, right next door to Mazzio's, open 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. every day. Short wait times if you have to wait at all. Self-check-in, COVID, flu, strep, care, and testing you get at First Med. Great for parents after work because of the long evening hours. Non-emergency, which is life-threatening care, you get here at First Med. Access training, stitches, lacerations, even with broken arms, whatever it is you need, you get it at First Med. Everyone is so nice at First Med Urgent Care, 4010 North Kickapoo. Thank you.
Take care. Gordon Cooper Technology Center has trade classes for all ages. These programs are not just for our high school students, they are for all ages, and you have the opportunity to get further educated within our community and pick up a trade skill today at Gordon Cooper Technology Center.
Caster-Key Tire and Alignment. Local, family-owned business with over 40 years of experience. Tires, alignments, front-end parts, and brakes installed. Check them out on Facebook. Caster-Key Tire and Alignment.
We are back here at Hardesty's Grocery, where the food is great and the people are even better. And I'm with our first ever middle school athlete on our coaches show. This is Miss Audi Belvin from Shawnee Middle School. Welcome to Hardesty's. Have you ever been here before?
No.
First time, huh?
Yeah.
So what'd you get to eat?
I got something that like Kuhn picked.
Oh, the jambalaya?
Yeah.
What'd you think?
It was good.
It was good. Was it spicy?
A little bit.
A little bit spicy. So speaking of spicy, your record right now is pretty spicy, winning the biggest girls wrestling tournament in the state, which is Wrestle Like a Girl at the Cash tournament. Talk a little bit about the prestige of that tournament and going in and winning that tournament with all those girls in the state competing.
It was kind of hard. I had some good competition towards like semifinals, and then I had a really good competition in the finals.
Who was the girl where was she from? The girl you wrestled in the finals?
Deer Creek.
From Deer Creek. So in that tournament, all across the state, the cry is Wrestle Like a Girl. So it's just a girls only tournament. So talk a little bit about girls wrestling and how it's just kind of really exploded across Oklahoma. I know you've been wrestling for a long time. You probably used to beat up on all the boys when you were growing up, but how is girls wrestling how is it taken off, and what does girls wrestling mean to you?
Girls wrestling means a lot to me, and I really think it is expanding a lot, like throughout the years. In the past 4 years that I've wrestled, I think it's grown a lot.
Yeah, it's one of the fastest growing sports in the United States, and here at Shawnee, this is our fourth year as the Shawnee girls wrestling program. I know you're just an 8th grader, so coming up next year for the next 4 years, what excites you about coming up to wrestle at the high school and wrestle for Coach McCune and Coach Lamelli and all the other coaches that you are going to have?
I get more competition in my wrestling, and then I get more like mat time, and then I think it's going to be a good 4 years.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I gotta speak on your middle school coach, Coach Hilton, and what he's meant to you. And I know his background as a wrestler and obviously as a football coach as well. But I think Coach Hilton, what he's done with the middle school wrestling program has been great. And I'll give you a sec to talk about Coach Hilton and maybe the relationship you guys have and how he pushes you to be the best version of yourself.
Yeah, Coach Hilton, he pushes me a lot, and we really do have a good bond, and he's helped me a lot throughout my years with confidence and everything.
Yeah, he's a good one, and I know our middle school wrestling program, our girls program, we have a really good team all the way around, don't we? We got it. Yeah, we got a chance to win middle school state, win high school state as we get older, right? That's our goal. So I gotta pick a little bit. So from what I hear, you might be the toughest out of the Belvin sisters. So I gotta ask, between you and Silver and Ava, who's running the mat at the Belvin house?
So far, it's me because Silver had surgery, and then I caught up to Ava.
Oh, no, Ava, I think she's just saying that, right? No, I think that's so cool that you're going to be able to wrestle with your sisters as well. And I know your family is a big wrestling family, and all your sisters obviously have a great pedigree. What they did last year, what Silver did last year at state, and so I think it's really cool that you're going to be able to wrestle. What will that mean to you to be able to? You probably wrestled and fought with your sisters all growing up, and being able to do that and represent Shawnee High School for the next few years. How's that going to work out?
I think that it'll be really good because we'll all be in high school for a whole year all together, and then it'll show who the Belvin sisters really are.
Yeah. No, you guys got a great name around, and we're glad to have you guys at Shawnee Public Schools. So 2 more questions for me. So going into this postseason, what are your goals, obviously, besides just winning state? And maybe talk about a couple of your accolades that you've won. I know you've been a multi-state champion in some other areas. So why don't you talk a little bit about some of your accomplishments?
I accomplished getting the girls on our team and getting them better to where they want to be. I've accomplished bigger goals with my relationships between my coaches and the team, and also being a team leader.
Yeah. So what are a couple of the tournaments that you've won over the last couple of years? I know you've won a couple of different state tournaments, or in Greco or in freestyle, or just any of your accomplishments.
I won cash, Wrestle Like a Girl.
Yep.
I won OKWA state. I got second at junior high state, and then I won Greco state. And I came up short on Super 64, and then also junior high state.
So you got a great lineage of success, and we're really glad to have you. Are you going to come back to Hardesty? You going to come back and eat here sometime? Have your mom bring you back here, and they got a full deli and full bunch of different kinds of meats and stuff as well. So come back to Hardesty's. You're the first middle school athlete to have on our show, so this is we're very happy to have you. And anything else you'd like to say before we go, or you're ready to finish that rest of that jambalaya?
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Yeah, absolutely. It's been a pleasure. We'll be back with Daley Rice, our senior basketball player for the Shawnee Lady Wolves.
Kevin Hanna, Frontier Commercial Group, specializes in both commercial and residential real estate. Whether you're looking to secure the perfect commercial space or find your dream home, Kevin's team helps you achieve your real estate goals. Visit Kevin's interactive website to get started today. Great prices sell cars, and Castricke Auto Mart truly understands that principle. Straightforward pricing with no gimmicks. Located on the corner of Harrison and Jefferson for over 40 years, shop at the lot or online. Castricke Auto Mart. They're good people.
I feel so sick, and I don't know if I should take ibuprofen or Tylenol.
Go ask Eric.
I can't stop coughing. Surely there's something I can take to make this better.
Go ask Eric.
Wait, I just got new medicine, and I don't know if I'm allowed to have caffeine with it.
Go ask Eric. Good throw gets Bertram. smashed, nothing new.
All right, we're back here at Hardesties Grocery, and we're with our senior girls basketball star, Daley Rice. And I just was talking to Daley before we came on. You're making me feel old because I got the job and you were a freshman and now you're a senior. How fast did those 4 years go?
They went by fast. I wish I could go back.
That's what everybody says. The older you get, the more you'll hear that. It's just crazy though, coming in as a first-time athletic director. And I know, hearing your name, like, hey, we got this freshman from Pleasant Grove. Her name's Daley Rice. Her sister Casey was a great player here. Daley's going to be the leader of our team, and here we are as a senior. And it's just we're a week away from our Shawnee Invitational, and really you're halfway through your senior year. What stands out so far in your senior year? We've had a great year. I think, what are we, 8-2? Dropped a tough one last night at Booker T. Gets a really good team. But what's stood out about this team, and what do you like about this team?
Our dynamic. We had a transfer in, Janiyah. She really brings a lot of athletic, build into all of us, and just everybody clashing together and making a team bond, and it really helps us.
Yeah, and it seems like all of our teams are obviously competitive with Coach Wells and what we've done here, and it seems like this year's team. Maybe we have a little bit more depth all the way around. It seems like we have we're playing a few more girls maybe than we've played in the past. Is that a tribute to just some great athletes moving in? Is it a tribute to some of the people coming in, or how does the depth and kind of the camaraderie with our girls kind of transpire?
Well, since we can go 10 deep, we have a freshman, Ellie. She's really good. She's developing wonderfully. And Karma, she's a sophomore now. Great post. Janiyah, she's just a junior. Really athletic. She's going to be great for our team next year. And then Chrissy, she's and then Abby and Maya really stepped up their game this year. They've got a lot of playing time. They're really reliable. It's all around. They all work hard, and it's just made us a greater team.
You guys all get along. You got Taylor. What a great,
big, good post.
Yes, what a great person, and just a great teammate, and she's really, softball's kind of been her bread and butter, but she's obviously a talented basketball player, and she kind of seems like just kind of a glue part of our team that really kind of ties everyone together, and kind of I can tell you girls get along really well. Everybody gets along well, and so going forward, towards our tournament and kind of the back half of this season, where do we need to improve at? Where do you see our biggest need? Because obviously we're a state tournament talent team. We need to get back to the state tournament. All of us want the same thing. Where do you see us needing to maybe improve in a couple of areas, and maybe something we can do to take a step to get us closer to that state tournament?
Our execution, really a big one right there.
Like last night, we just
we didn't quite get the execution down. We were speeding up too fast. And then our rebounding. We've really been lacking on rebounding and blocking out. So over the next 2 days or a week before our invitational, we're really going to be working on that, getting it down and executing, and try to make sure we have all the pieces together by time to go.
Yeah, and I want to kind of talk to a little bit, obviously Coach Wells, and we all know about her and how great she is and the kind of program she runs. But I want to talk about your two new assistant coaches that you got, and Coach Nichols and Makaira Tramble, who both of those seem to be just a great fit, and really the coaching staff seems to have some great cohesiveness. And having those two out there with Coach Wells, how have they both really impacted the team and maybe impacted yourself?
Coach Mack, she gives us a young nature. She's out of college. She just finished. Great athlete. She motivates us, gets us on the right track, and sometimes she even practices with us.
She's still young enough to do that. That's right.
With
I graduated high school with her mama, so LaTanya, her mom was one of the best players to play here. So
she's just a key factor in helping us get more physical. She hits us with the pads, just knowing what we need to have for the next level and to get to where we want to be by the end of the year. And Coach Nichols, he is amazing. He helps with the JV varsity. He motivates, especially when he's coming off the bench when we're coming in from a timeout. He's always there, high fives, telling us what we need to do, fixing small things. And it's a key factor with all of us.
Absolutely. And Coach Nichols was a head coach as well. So you
Yes.
can kind of see,
Yeah.
him being able to help Wendy, because a lot of times as a head coach, there's a lot of things you're worried about, and having somebody like him that's been a head coach to be able to be there. Hey, Wendy, hey, maybe we need to try this, or having somebody there with that kind of experience, I know goes a long way. So I'm very excited about the coaching staff. But I got to brag on you a little bit, okay? I not just on your nephew, who's going to be a stud. I've seen some videos. It's in his blood. But let's talk about, I don't know how close you are to this 1,000 points in high school. Did you know that?
No.
Okay, so I'm breaking the news to you. Okay, sorry, Coach Wells, if I wasn't supposed to. But you're pretty close to getting to 1,000 points in your high school career, which is a huge accomplishment. So I know you're probably the most unselfish player that I know, that really needs to be more selfish. I always tell you to shoot more, don't I?
Yes.
I always tell you to shoot more. But just talk about that, 1,000 points in your career. And I mean, we could go through all the accolades of your assists and everything else, making everybody better. But the fact that you're almost at 1,000 points and you're really not as you probably could shoot more and do more offensively. So what does that say about your game, that over a 4-year career that you're averaging obviously over 250 points in each year to get you to 1,000?
With me, I don't like to score too much, but it helps open it a lot open for like Karma, Chrissy, T's really stepped up her game.
Sure, absolutely, yeah.
And opening it up for them allows me to pass, and then when they knock down things, it allows me to be open and just shooting it and attacking, rebounds. That's all I do, and I just love it.
Yeah. Well, you're one of the best players that we've had come through here in a long time, and your mom, your dad, your sister, your nephew, the family is just so tied to Shawnee basketball.
Yes.
And I just think it's so cool when you're at the gym and your whole family's there.
Yeah.
Isn't that awesome to be
Yes.
around your family like
Every
that?
time, yes.
And I know your dad's probably, he's coaching you up a little bit,
Yes.
telling you some things. He's got a big time basketball mind too. But I just think it's so awesome to see how your family supports you and see how everybody's around. So, going forward, last question for me, outside of basketball, what's your goals when you leave Shawnee High School? Do you want to, obviously you want to go play college basketball, but what are some other, passions of yours, or what are some things that maybe somebody doesn't know about you? Daley Rice, the basketball player, Daley Rice, the student.
I want to go get a degree. I want to either go for physical therapy or like an athletic trainer.
Yes.
And I want to get my degree so I can come back and help my family.
Yeah.
Because they've been a key factor in my life all growing up, and I feel like I should give back.
Yeah.
And I love them and always have, and just want to help.
Yeah. So I filled out some stuff for our Native American All-State. So talk about a little bit about last question. Talk about a little bit about your heritage and about your Native American. Just talk a little bit about that and what's that mean to you. I know I've filled out some stuff for you from other stuff, but I mean, what does that mean to you being a Native American player here at Shawnee High School?
I love it. There's a lot of support. Most of us are Native here, so like Angie Goodfox is a great Indian ed teacher.
Absolutely.
Love her.
Yeah.
She's always been there from freshman year to senior year with everything. I'm Pawnee.
Okay.
So my dad's almost full, so I go up there. I watch the school Pawnee. They're a good team too, and there's a lot of scholarships out for being Native. So I definitely applied for all of them.
Sure, absolutely.
And then I love playing in Native tournaments.
Yeah.
There's a big one in Arizona I always go to. It's just a key factor in my life, and I love being Native.
Yeah.
It's just everybody comes around, supports each other. That's what my whole family is mostly. Most of them are Native when they come to my game, and you can definitely hear them, their support. I just love it.
Yeah, that's so cool. And I know our school is 33% Native American.
Yes.
We have a huge Native American following here, and it's just awesome. Graham Primo, our Native American director, he's very involved with our students as well. Miss Goodfox, great a shout out there because she does amazing things.
She does.
Daley, I can't tell you how much we love having you here at Shawnee. I'm gonna miss you. I know it's crazy. 4 years has went really fast, and you're one of my favorite players and people in the district. So keep doing your thing. All right.
Yep.
We'll be back with Jaquan Evans here at Hardesty's, where the food is great and the people are even better.
Charlotte Barnett has insured regional business with commercial policies for over 40 years. If you want to get the best commercial insurance coverage while working with a commercial insurance expert, call Charlotte's Ford Insurance Agency now for a quote. Shawnee CTV would like to thank the following community sponsors in helping make this broadcast possible. Sebastian Homes, specializing in exceptional residential properties. David Nicholas and Harrison Discount Pharmacy, a good neighbor pharmacy. Bank First, loyal to Oklahoma and you. Jeff Chamblin, Farm Bureau Insurance Agent, enjoys helping people. Robert Owens, McElroy and Owens Funeral Group. When your pet is family, pause to remember. Mentoring with a mission. Uplift Mentoring. Air Force One HVAC service and repair on all brands. GCTC, a career and technology center located in Shawnee. We are back at Hardesty's, and I know Dax is going to have to wait with Jaquan because we are putting in a new segment. This is called the Stuco segment. And I have Audrey Cook. Audrey introduced me to Stuco last night at Swim, and I said, pardon me?
Mock trial. That's Stuco.
Mock trial?
Yeah.
Is that different than Stuco?
Yes. No. Stuco is student council. Mock trial is like lawyer stuff. My sister could run both of them, though, if I'm being completely honest.
So were you a part of mock trial or student council?
I'm a part of both.
So are we going to talk about mock trial or are we going to talk about Stuco?
Well, I'm a lot more involved in mock trial. Like, the people in Stuco, they got it down. Like, I joined lock and key down there.
But mock trial is new?
Mock trial is very new, yeah.
So tell us about mock trial then.
Okay, so mock trial, it started with Mr. Partain and Mr. Boren, right? They were doing these mock trials, and if you don't know what a mock trial is, it's basically like a fake, like trial, like with juries, judges, blah, blah, blah. That was a bit obvious, but, so there's two sides, the defense and then the prosecution.
Yes.
And you pick one side to be on, and you basically have to defend. They gave us fake cases and everything.
Okay, so if you are doing a mock trial, first of all, is this a class?
We do it during Wolf Time. It's more like a club. They're hoping to establish a class next year, though.
Okay, and if we're talking about Audrey Cook, and now you have a younger sister, Addison, as well, and she's just a freshman, and she already knows she wants to be a lawyer, but what about Audrey?
I kind of joined because my sister was really good at it, and she didn't think I could be good at it, so I had to show her up.
Okay, Addison, we heard that. We heard that. You're good at this. What do you enjoy about mock trial?
I really like the research about it. It brings a bunch of different topics to the table. Like our most recent trial, this is the first one I'm doing. It's about hazing and like involuntary manslaughter. So you have to learn a bunch about the different vocabulary, about the certain aspects of it, like what's technically hazing, what's technically involuntary manslaughter, like all of the specifics. It's really fun.
And so is it open to all grade levels and anybody who has interest in a mock trial?
It's pretty limited right now, but we're hoping next year to establish a class for it.
So that sounds like a student movement.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like that.
It is. It's a lot of fun.
And it's probably a bunch of smart kids.
Oh, it is.
So you guys could get things done.
Bunch of argumentative kids, too. But you didn't hear that from me.
I know. So you would go to the principal's office and you would kind of lobby for like mock trial to grow.
Yeah, exactly. That's kind of what we're doing. I know Mr. Boren and my mom and my dad, they've already had kind of conversations about it. The club's actually grown a lot after their first mock trial. I think at first there was like 10-ish people, and now there's a waiting list of 40. So there's definitely interest in it.
Hey, now you just took a lid off because you said mom and dad. Why would you be talking to mom and dad at home about mock trial?
My parents are actually the principals, Bobby Cook and Tara Cook.
Okay, so they're decision makers. You live in a decision maker's home.
Yes, definitely.
But you don't talk decisions or school at home, right?
Oh, we try not to. If we did, I think we wouldn't go to bed.
Well, that made sense because you told me that your mom kind of likes movies and you were named after a movie star.
I was named after Audrey Hepburn. Or Hepburn, we don't. That was a conversation we were having earlier. You guys should let us know which one it was.
Yes.
Please
Everybody knows Audrey Hepburn, though.
Mm-hmm.
We were trying to figure out the redhead one that hung out with Humphrey Bogart, though. So if you know that, you can put that at the bottom because
Please
we
do.
struck out on that.
We did.
And I don't think you've even watched Breakfast at Tiffany's yet.
Oh my gosh, I told you that in confidence.
Is that like lawyer privilege or something?
I told you that not to tell people. That's supposed to be a
do
secret.
you know what lawyer privilege is from your mock trial?
No, actually not yet. I'm pretty new to it. You should ask my sister, though. I'm sure she could give you an entire
Addison would
essay.
nail us on that.
She would.
Probably Mr. Partain could too.
Probably.
So after this, the mock trial club class, whatever, is going to know what lawyer-client privilege
Oh, I think
is.
we'll have an entire segment over it.
But I am not the lawyer. You would have been the lawyer. Let's just establish that.
I would. I am the attorney. I thought I was going to be a witness, actually, but I'm an attorney for the upcoming case.
So new class, new club at Shawnee High School, mock trial. I was pretty impressed by Audrey Cook. Invited her to come and tell us about it right here on Dax's Coaches Show. And we are at Hardesty's, where the people are great.
They are.
And the food, you don't know.
The food's fantastic. I'm not actually a fan of mustard, but I had him pick me out a sandwich. I can say I'm not a fan of mustard. Mustard with pastrami.
The food is even better.
Exactly. I can agree.
No, it's backwards. It's actually the food is great and the people are even better.
No, yeah, it is backwards. We got it backwards there.
That's my fault. I do that often, though.
That's okay. I kind of do that a lot,
I think
too.
it's going to be good that Dax is coming back right after this.
The bees and their keeper can communicate. The beekeeper can hear when they're in distress and helps in turn. This partnership of mutual encouragement is a reflection of the harmony and balance we strive for at St. Gregory's Abbey.
In today's world, fast and reliable internet isn't a luxury. CVEC Fiber is connecting our community with 100% fiber optic internet. From ultra-smooth gaming to crystal-clear video calls, you'll never miss a moment. Visit cvecfiber.com to sign up.
Stewart and Clover Attorneys and Title Company exists to help people. It really is that simple. Whether you have personal or business legal questions or need help navigating land title issues, Stewart and Clover is big enough to solve problems, small enough to care. Whether it's the largest vehicle on the road or the smallest of problems, Brown and Sons Towing and Recovery gets you home safe. When your family calls, our family answers. Brown and Sons Towing and Recovery. Big or small, we tow them all. Good throw gets Bertram. And that's smashed. Nothing new.
All right, we're back here at Hardesty's Grocery, and I'm with Oklahoma State football signee Jaquan Evans.
Yes, sir.
How's that sound, man?
It sounds amazing. Great name.
It sounds great. Obviously, what you've done at Shawnee High School has propelled you to have this opportunity to go play at Oklahoma State in the Big 12. I mean, just saying that, I mean, has it hit home yet? Has it hit home like, hey, I'm going to be in Stillwater as an OSU football player?
It is crazy because, like, it's just one of those things where you look at it, it's like, ever since, like, just growing up, you're just like, that's one of the goals. You always wanted to grow, and then once you, like, actually get there, it's still not, like, it doesn't feel real.
Yeah, it'll feel real at 6 a.m. when they start telling you on those workouts, you're up there running them stadiums. But all the stuff that you get at the Division I school, and I obviously was fortunate enough to play Division I baseball, but just from the academic support, the training table, the amount of gear you guys get, the amount of stuff, the academics, I mean, it's going to be as close to professional football as anything that you've ever done.
Yeah.
So what has Shawnee High School prepared you for that? And obviously with Coach Madonna and his staff, just speak on your experience here at Shawnee and how that has prepared you for Oklahoma State.
Well, obviously, like, if we're talking about step one, it's just getting there in the first place, just getting my opportunity to be at Oklahoma State. I wouldn't have been there without playing at Shawnee. Like, I couldn't imagine playing for anyone else because Madonna's program and, like, what he's building and everything he's done so far, it's just been amazing. And, like, every step I took, it's not a crazy step, it's not hard, but if you put effort to it, you can get by it, like, the early morning workouts for Summer Pride. I've done the 6 a.m. stuff. So
Yeah, you have.
yeah,
Yes, you have.
crazy.
Yes. Well, Coach Dub came in this year too, and obviously pushed you guys in the summer with the Summer Pride. Were you an Oklahoma State fan growing up? I know most people grow up in Oklahoma, OU, OSU, but have you always been attached to Oklahoma State, or was some of it with your connection to Coach Morris and obviously kind of how the dominoes fell?
Yeah. Honestly, growing up, I was more of like a kid that didn't really like sports. I didn't like it at all, but like after I hit the growth spurt, my grandma was like, just give it a try. I think you'll like it. And then after that, I really did. And then, but growing up more so for Oklahoma State and like all the other colleges in Oklahoma, like it was one of those things that like you can get stuff like hoodies or pillows and stuff, but when I was younger, I didn't know what it was until like when I got older. I was like, okay, I know what this is, and then I started getting like teams and stuff. So yeah, Oklahoma State is really a good team, good place to just. I couldn't imagine being anywhere else, and like 40 minutes up the road for grandma is just perfect.
That's awesome. Yeah, well, let's talk a little family real quick, and talking about your grandma and just what kind of impact has she had on you? And obviously I know, but tell the people a little bit, just how important and how supportive she has been through all this, and just being at all the games and just being there and telling your butt to get up and get to Summer Pride. I mean, just talk about her a little bit, Jaquan.
Yeah, she says that she's my alarm, because like without her I wouldn't be able to wake up, to be honest with you. But like waking up for Summer Pride, she woke me up. She made breakfast. She like everything I ever needed, like food, clothes, money, anything I ever needed. She's always provided it. Like I've seen sometimes where she's going without herself to provide for me and my brothers and my family and my sisters, all of them. And it's just like if you were to go around town and ask anybody who Anisha Young is, they'll tell you who he is, and it's always positive, because she's always just someone of a great personality, and just she's a great human being, because I couldn't imagine without her where I would be right now.
Yeah, and I think that's very well said, Jaquan. And most kids, the apple doesn't fall too far from the tree, and her being in your life and really propelling you and giving you these opportunities, and Ion and everybody else. I mean, it's awesome to see. And you talked about Coach Madonna a little bit earlier, and obviously he was, my first real, my hire here, my first big hire in the football program. And I know our relationship and what he's done for our community, but talk about just you and his relationship, because I know you guys spend a lot of time together, and people probably don't know, and he probably wouldn't want people to know the obviously the things that that you guys go through, and it's just a personal bond you guys got. But just talk about Coach Madonna.
He's just always been there. Like, he never like second questioned anything. Like, he picked me up for school this morning because I didn't have a ride to school, and he's always been there. Like, if he had his like second hand to my grandma, if there was another way for him to provide, he would, because he's just that good of a coach. Like my freshman year, obviously we went through the struggles of trying to play football, becoming a bigger program, and then my second year it was better, and then junior year it got way better, and then obviously my senior year, it's just amazing. Like, the program is always getting better. You've never seen it just get worse with Madonna. Like, everything he's done so far, like when it comes to getting better coaches, like everybody he's hired around or everybody he's ever shown me, like, he's always just an amazing coach. Like, I never had a bad experience with Coach Madonna, because he's just that good of a person.
He's that good of a person. Yeah, and that's kind of what I was speaking on. If you need a ride to school, or if you need something, he's a phone call away. And I think a lot of our coaches are like that. Two more things for me. Obviously, I had a son involved this year in the program and got an opportunity to play some quarterback. And I just know, like, when he comes home, and he's not a big talker, he's a man of few words, but when he does talk, and he would say just, hey, just how well you treated him.
Yeah.
You and Caden and the lineman and Chuffy, and a sophomore coming in, and it's a tough situation playing some quarterback. And just as a dad, it's very refreshing to hear somebody in your shoes that that looks after somebody like my son. So talk a little bit about the relationships with some of the players, and you don't have to put any names, but just your teammates. Like, what do your teammates mean to you? An influence for somebody like Tal, up to a guy that you play next to in Caden, or a running back that you just talk about some of your relationship with your players.
Like, when it comes to like positions, there's really no positions, because some of the O-linemen hang out with O-line, some of the D-line hang out with the D-line, and like wide receivers, stuff like that. But at the same time, everybody hangs out with everybody likes everybody, like, and I'm more so like when it comes to like treating the freshmen or the sophomores or younger players well, it's because I know I was like when I was my freshman year, it was just playing football was something that was like, this is crazy. And then sophomore year was still crazy because I was like maybe 15, 14 at the time, and it was just like trying to do something and not only do it but be good at it. It was kind of hard, but like just playing in game with him and just like honestly, he's a great quarterback. Like he always made the right decisions, and it was never nothing of like skill. It was he was always just giving it his all, and that's something that like it's hard to find like a sophomore that's going to be there. Like he also had 90% attendance for summer product. Like most kids, they'd be like, especially freshmen and sophomore year, they'd be like, I'll miss today or do something. But he was there every day. Like if there was someone you had not had to worry about not being there, it was Stout because he'll definitely be there every day.
That's
and
awesome.
Then like, especially the other players of like all the O-linemen, like I couldn't imagine playing any other position because the O-line there, like it's one of those spots where a lot of people don't like grow up to teach your kids to play, but it's one of the best spots on the football field. That and D-line and like just being out there with the certain players and then building a relationship in football, it's really good.
That's awesome. And you got Coach Bull, you got Coach Bull, great offensive line. You got Coach Lovelace on the defensive line. I mean, you got two big time coaches and big time people that were in.
Two of the funniest coaches ever, but especially Coach Lovelace. He's a nut.
Yeah, he's awesome. Yeah, I mean, guy played in the NFL for a little while. Played at OU. He's got a little bit of a.
He tells me about it all the time.
I like it. I like it. So my last question, Jaquan, we talked about Coach Morris earlier, what he did at North Texas and his success. And I know you were originally committed to North Texas because of Coach Morris and his coaching staff. When they made the move to Oklahoma State, and you and I both knew, and Coach Madonna, that we didn't, on the signing date, that you were going to wait. Yeah. And we knew that you were going to flip to Oklahoma State. I mean, what are the people of Oklahoma State, the fans of Oklahoma State, the community of Shawnee, what do they need to know about Coach Morris and his staff, and what can you see future-wise for Oklahoma State football?
Honestly, like I can see nothing but positive things and just a good future behind it because, like, in everything I've ever met about Coach Morris, beside him being a coach, like just as a human being, he's amazing. Like, you can talk to my grandma right now. When I went on my visit to North Texas, and we had our one-on-one meeting with him. Like Coach Morris, my grandma, my uncle, and my little brother. The main reason another reason when I committed that second, my grandma was like, she started crying because she was like, she trusted Coach Morris with me, like, because at that time, North Texas was about 2.5 hours away, like a drive. So it's for her, it's crazy far. For me, it's not that far. Right. Like in her mind, I was light years away, but at the same time, she was like, it turned from light years into like seconds because she really trusted that I was in good hands with Coach Morris. Like she was, especially when it got announced that he was going to Oklahoma State, she was even more happier. But she was like, that's a good coach, and they're getting that program is getting an amazing coach. And that was just off of when she met him. Like this is all came from like how he is and how he talks to people, and like you would think someone in that high position would have some type of like to him, but at the same time, but he's just a regular guy. Like he's a nice regular guy, and just him as a person and just everything about him is just amazing. Because like that's another reason why I'd love to go to Oklahoma State, because I knew I was also in good hands behind him, and just everything he's building around me, and it's always going to be a great position to be at.
I think that's so well said, Jaquan. And people don't realize, and it's a big decision, and having somebody that you trust like that, and your grandma trusts like that, I think that speaks volumes. And one of my big things is you win with people. You do. You know, you win with people, and I think that's very well said. And I know Shawnee's very proud of you, man. You're going to see a lot of people wearing black and orange around on Saturdays because of Jaquan Evans. So
yes,
continued success, man. Keep it up. Keep up the good work, and appreciate all you did for Shawnee High School.
Yes, sir.
We'll be back with Daniel to wrap it up here at Hardesty's Grocery, where the food is great and the people are even better.
Every detail tells a story, every sparkle a memory waiting to be made. At Elle's Jewelry, timeless craftsmanship meets modern elegance, designed for life's most precious moments. Elle's Jewelry is Shawnee's friendly jeweler. Downtown Auto Body works for you with your insurance company to reduce your hassles. Downtown Auto Body is on your side to get your vehicle repaired as it should be, back at top condition. Trust Downtown Auto Body, Main Street, Shawnee. Fred's Tire and Battery is locally legendary. Known for their friendly family welcomes and just as friendly exits, Fred's can service your vehicle needs. Make Fred's Tire and Battery your first stop when your vehicle needs service. At Hardesty Deli, the food is great and the people are even better. A genuinely local atmosphere. The Oliver family has more than 70 years as butchers with Hardesty. If you're in Shawnee, you gotta stop at Hardesty Deli. We are at Hardesty's, the Daxes, the D's. Dax Leone Coaches Show at Hardesty's, where the food is great and the people are even better. Talking to that lawyer chick, I messed that up again, Dax.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, man. These kids are sharp. These people are sharp. Awesome atmosphere. I mean, this place is rocking. It's so cool to just, see our kids, and people don't really always get to see that side of them, and we do, and it's just, it's great to just show the people of Shawnee and this community what kind of great kids and people we have.
Well, and parents, every day here during lunch is a $5 student special for you to bring your kids in, have your kids come over from the high school. $5, chips, drinks, sandwich of their choice.
Yep. Different
awesome.
special. No, it's cheap. Back in high school, back in the day when Amber and I, we would come put on my father-in-law's account because we run out of money. So we used to eat Hardesty's all the time on Keith Kirk, Southeastern Plumbing. Thanks, Keith. But no, we would come here. We
That's your payback.
We run
right
out
there.
of money. Sorry, Keith. But no, it's great, and it's right here by the high school. And anytime you come in here, you see some familiar faces and people that care about Shawnee Public Schools and people that just community members. And it's a hometown place. And Scott and Grady, all the Olivers are just unbelievable people.
Well, not only did we have great student athletes here today, I'm telling you, you had shared some things with us of some of the great things that are happening in Shawnee, and we can't do it now, but I can't wait for the show when you get to talk about the different growth that has happened in your 3-year tenure, Dax, on this show.
Yeah, no, I'm looking forward to it. We put together a great presentation for a thing I had to speak at. Just kind of went through, and sometimes you got to remember where you started and sometimes step back and look at the big picture. And it's really cool to see and what we provided for our kids and the opportunity, not just the facilities, but just the support and just the belief and the kids feeling important and things that made us successful, you and I as Shawnee graduates. And so I'm really excited to share it. And there's a lot of great people involved in all these projects, but ultimately we got it done and results matter. And I'm really looking forward to speaking on it.
It's going to be a lot of fun, and you are always invited down to Hardesty's. As Dax, man, we'll wrap one more show.
Yep, one more show where the food is great and the people are even better.
Thank you for saying that.
Appreciate it. Go Wolves.